You're talking about a truck that had to travel a total distance of 8,500 kilometers, but the problem isn't just how to make it cover such a long journey. The real challenge was that this truck was carrying a massive block of ice, which had to pass safely through Africa's burning desert. The kind of desert where not just ice, but even metal becomes soft under the extreme heat. The truck had to spend 10 full days crossing the desert. But the biggest challenge of all was ensuring that the ice block didn't melt under any circumstances, and that without any refrigerator or cooling system. And this story takes us back to 1959, when the entire world's attention was focused on the single block of ice, a 3,050 kg, over 3 tons, block that had to be transported from one corner of the world to another, entirely without refrigeration. And its starting point was Irana, while the destination was Libreville, a city in Central Africa. But the real question is, why was this even happening? Why was this huge block of ice being transported such a long distance? The truth is, this challenge actually began a year earlier, in 1958, in a country called Luxembourg, where a radio station operated under the name Radio Luxembourg, a station that was famous all around the world. From this very radio station, a unique challenge was announced for all its listeners. You're talking about a truck that had to travel 8,500 kilometers across mountains, deserts, and jungles. But this wasn't an ordinary journey. Inside that truck lay something that the whole world said was impossible to survey. A massive block of ice, weighing more than 3,000 kilograms. The truck had to pass through the blazing deserts of Africa, where even metal melts under the sun's fury. Imagine 10 whole days in a desert where ice cannot survive even a minute, and yet this truck had to carry an ice block across it, without a refrigerator, without any cooling system, and without any modern technology. Sounds crazy, right? But this isn't fiction. This is a true story from the year 1959, when the attention of the entire world was fixed on this one unbelievable experiment. A block of ice, 3,500 kilograms, packed inside a specially built wooden box, had to travel from Irana, a cold town in Norway, all the way to Libreville, a city in Central Africa. From the freezing Arctic Circle to the burning heart of the equator. But why? Why would anyone even attempt something so absurd? Who came up with this insane idea, and what were they trying to prove? To find the answer, we need to go back 1 year earlier, to 1958. At that time, a popular radio station in Europe called Radio Luxembourg was known for its wild and creative ideas. It was one of the most listened to stations in the world, broadcasting all across Europe and even Africa. One day, the station announced a worldwide challenge. Can anyone transport a block of ice from the Arctic Circle to the equator, without using a refrigerator? People laughed. Scientists called it impossible. But in Norway, one company decided to accept the challenge. A company called Glassvatt, known for making insulation material. Their plan, to prove to the world how powerful their insulation really was, by using it to protect ice across 8,500 kilometers of brutal climate. And so began one of the most daring and unbelievable expeditions in human history. And so, the journey began. That rock, heavy, slow, and loaded with a 35-ton block of ice, rolled out of the freezing town of Irana, Norway. The goal, to reach Libreville, a city thousands of kilometers away in Central Africa. The rule, no refrigerators, на cooling machines. Only the insulation made by the Glassvatt company, layers of glass, wool, wood, and hope. The route crossed Europe, then down into the Sahara desert, where temperatures touched 50 degrees Celsius. Days turned into nights, and nights into endless rods of sand. The drivers fought exhaustion, sandstorms, and heat waves. The treacherous metal body became so hot that you could even go on it, and inside, a silent war was being fought. The ice block vs. the sun. At one point, deep inside the desert, the truck got stuck in sand for hours. No help inside, no shade, no cool breeze, only the scorching wind of the Sahara. The team dug, pushed, and prayed. They knew every extra hour could melt their dream. But somehow, through a pure grit and teamwork, they pulled the truck free and moved on. As the days passed, scientists, journalists, and people around the world kept listening to updates on the radio. Every stop, every checkpoint was reported. The ice is still holding toy. The journey continues to. After 27 days, the exhausted team finally reached Libreville. Crowds gathered to see the miracle. When the container was opened, the world held its breath. And what they saw stunned everyone. The ice block had survived. Out of 3,50 kilograms of ice, only about 300 kilograms had melted. Nearly 90% of it was still solid, after traveling more than 8,500 kilometers without a refrigerator. GT was proof that human determination and clever engineering could defeat even nature's fiercest challenge. The word applauded. Newspapers called it the coldest journey through the hottest land. And for the Glassvatt company, it became the most powerful advertisement in history. Because their insulation had protected ice across fire and sand. Subscribe to MY channel so you don't miss more informative videos like this one. Don't forget to like the video and watch it till the end. So next time someone tells you something impossible, remember. In 1959, a few ordinary people drove a block of ice across the Sahara desert. And it didn't melt. Снежинка, пожар.